Hi,
Hey
everyone.
everyone.
Welcome back to a new week of learning at home. We are going to start our week as we always do with a counting collection. And today I was going through my coins because I need some quarters for laundry. And I realized that I have a big bucket full of a collection of coins. And I thought that this would be a fun way to show you at home how we can do a counting collection, but also for me to get back into thinking about counting collections and groups for this week. So here I took a picture of the group of coins or my collection of coins that I have, and I haven't yet put them in groups because I wanted to see some strategies from you at home and from our teachers of how we can group these coins to make it more efficient, an efficient way to count our collection. So I just want to remind us that efficient means quickly and correctly or accurately. So right now you can pause the video to think of how you would group these coins. And I'm going to give our teachers a couple of seconds or minutes to decide how they would like to group their coins. And actually they can group them on their whiteboards or papers right now. And then when they're ready, they can put their thumb up. You can just start. You don't have to complete it. Just start. How would you group these coins? And then when you're ready, put a thumb up. And then remember, friends at home, you can pause the video to give yourself more think time and more working time. See, Miss T's ready. All right. So since Miss T did showed her strategy on Friday, I'm going to give Miss Rosales an opportunity to show her collection or how she would group this collection. So Miss Rosales, would you mind sharing with us how would you group these collection of coins?
So I want to challenge myself. I'm just looking at the set of coins here and thinking I don't want to go by twos, even though that's something I'm very comfortable with. So I'm going to look for a larger number because there are more coins in here. So I'm going to aim for 6.
Okay. So let's group our coins by 6, and I'm going to use our drawing feature on here so that we can do it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Yes.
So here's 6, a group of 6. And then let's find another group of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. All right, next group of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another group of 6. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then last one, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the last one up there is 6.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's perfect. That was even. That means all of our groups are even. They have the same exact number of coins in each group. That hardly happens. So what a great way to count. All of them are grouped into a group of 6. So now that we have our groups and we can visualize them, I know it's harder. They're not in rows or columns, but we know that each group has 6. What is our next step? We group them. What do we do next, Mr. Zales?
We draw it into our sets with numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do a visual representation of it with numbers in the set.
Beautiful. And since it's really complicated to draw these things, would it be okay if I just did regular circles and put them in groups of 6? Yeah. Okay. So then on the top we have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups. And 3 more on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. So now we have 7 groups. And what do I do next? I know I have my groups. So what am I missing?
Total number of coins in each group.
in each group. So I need to make sure that my mathematicians who are looking at my recording sheet know exactly how many coins are in each group. And I don't want to draw each coin because then it's going to take a long time and it's not very efficient. So I want to write the number just like Ms. Rosales said. So let's see, 6 in here, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, and 6. And what do I do next, Miss T? What should we do next?
I think we can skip count to see total number of coins we have. So in each group, I would do the first group, I would do 6. And then the second group, I know 6 plus 6 is 12. And I'm not very good at skip counting by sixes, so I might use my fingers to help me continue that. So it'd be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 would be my next total.
Beautiful.
And then I 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
24. Ms. Rosales, how would you figure out how would you skip count by 6? Because that's not a number that we normally skip count by. So what's another strategy we can use? Miss T used her fingers to count on. Is there another strategy that you know?
I was just going to split it. I felt comfortable with my 5s, and then I noticed that the 6 can be decomposed with 5 and 1.
Oh.
So we can decompose 6 into 5 and 1 to help us. And I know that a number is going to come up soon right here, because if I add 6 more to 24, I know that gives us 30, because 4 plus 6 makes 10. So here we can do that skip counting friendly number strategy. So if I do 30 plus 5 is 35, and then 1 more is 36. 36, sorry, my 3s are really hard to do on this computer. And then 36 plus 5 more is 41, plus 1 more is 42. Right, teachers?
I think so.
42. And then we have a total of 42 coins in my collection. So now that we have our visual representation of our groups, we showed how many items are in each group, and we showed our totals by labeling our totals under each group. What do we do next? Miss T, what should I do next?
I love it when my students write equations to show me their thinking. So I think that's the next step.
Beautiful. So I'm going to show 7 6s in my number sentence. So it's going to be 6 plus, let me change this to blue so that we can see it clearly. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1 more, and it gives us a grand total of 42 coins in our collection. And we can go on to say and write it in a complete sentence and say, there are 42 coins in my collection. There we are. So this is one strategy we can use, but I want to hear from Miss T. What was the strategy that you used to count these coins?
So actually, when you were circling the groups of 6s and I was counting, oh, I have 7 groups of 6, that reminded me of my multiplication sentence to rewrite it as 7 groups of 6, so 7 times 6. Mm-hmm. And then, but then I used the addition sentence to help me add with doubles. But I was just making the connection of groups of, and then also adding after to help me find out the answer was 42.
Yes, so remember, multiplication is another way of addition. We do, it's called, help me with this, Ms. Rosales, it is called?
What?
Repeated addition. Right?
Repeated addition. Thank you, Ms. T. So repeated addition is the same thing as multiplying with groups. So 7 groups of 6, and that's 7 times 6 equals 42. Beautiful. And was there another way that we counted this collection? Or is there another way we can count this collection? Yeah? Miss T, since Miss Rosales shared her way of counting by sixes, what's a strategy or a way that you can count these coins?
So before Miss Rosales shared, I was counting them by threes.
Mm-hmm.
And what I noticed was two of my three groups of threes became one of her group of sixes. So I know that I can also double check my work and just redraw it if I wanted to show the same answer.
Right. So right here we have already, I'm showing 4 groups of 3, another group of 3, another group of 3, another group of 3. And that is one more way we can count our collections or group our collections. And I want to just show everyone since I already started. Here we go. And that's another way we can show our grouping by threes. And there are so many other ways that we can group our collection. So we want to take a minute here. I will post this on our Seesaw account so that you can try your best to use this same collection to group it in a new way. So we've already done by 6 and by 3s. So show us a new way that we can count these collections. And we're excited to hear all about your counting. Have fun and have a great weekend. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
A great week.